Head coach Brooke Storr, freshman guard Paris Bradley, and freshman forward Isla Airy will get coached with an opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions.
Yeah, I think just really proud of this group and happy for them to, number one, continue to play. A great environment tonight. I thought this group got to experience that. I'm really happy for our fans and our community to be able to see what this group is all about. Something that we get to see every single day. And they make us so proud in how they carry themselves off the court, in the classroom, and how they work every day for each other. And something that I'm really grateful for. And you just, this time of year, you just want more opportunities to get to be around them and coach them and watch them do their thing. But I thought our defensive effort in the second half was tremendous. Isla was blocking everything that went up in the paint. You know, they had 20 paint points in the first half, and I thought we needed to do a better job inside. And I thought she was really aggressive with that. Ball pressure from our guards was really good. Sydney took a charge and got us ignited there in that third quarter, and I thought we just took off from there. And then Paris went to work and did what she does.
You experienced a third quarter like that, and I mean, like she has 5 blocks, she has 12 points. Like, I mean, the ability for like these freshmen to just like turn it on in an instant, and it just seems like when it clicks, it's hard to stop.
It's who they are, and I think you don't want to put a limit on someone, and those are the things that we've talked to them all year long about. You're going to be younger than everyone that we play. We're not looking at you as freshmen. We're looking at you as people and players and competitors. And we talked a lot before the game, and I just said, hey, competitors find a way to win. And, Paris is having to run the one for 2 games and play for 40 minutes. And we did get her a couple minutes tonight, so a little bit of a breather. But I'm not surprised by what they do now because it's who they are. And I firmly believe this. When your head and your heart are in the right spot, it allows for good things to happen. And we're just really fortunate and blessed to be able to coach amazing young women. And so we get to watch it and celebrate it. And I'm not surprised by it. But they were tremendous in that third quarter.
What is it about the TAC? I mean, you guys are like 50-2 now in postseason games at the Thomas Assembly Center. I mean, what does it give you guys?
Well, going back to the dark ages when I played, we used to host the first and second rounds of the NCAA tournament, and nobody wanted to come in here. And there's just a magic here, and it is something when you walk in here and you see those banners and you see the championship banners, the Final Four banners, the NCAA tournament banners. You see the 8 retired jerseys and the history and the mystique of where we are. And then our band is incredible. Our students showed up tonight. It's just something special about it. And I'm really proud that this group is getting to experience that.
I was going to say, Paris, to that point, it's the most home wins for this program in 22 years. Like, when you think about just the ability to defend the court, your home court, I guess, like in the face of when you're down 10 at the half, like, I mean, you're just talking about the ability to respond, like when it seems like, a lot of times it'd be easy to fold, but you guys are able to defend home court more often than not.
Yeah, a lot of times, I mean, teams go on runs like it's basketball, but I mean, eventually we just had to lock in and get some stops, and we knew we needed to get a stop and a score and a stop and a score, and we had to keep building on that. So, I mean, it was just a mindset, and I think that we came out there and demonstrated that.
What's it like watching her go to work?
It's nice to know we got some support on the back row, and she wasn't even letting a shot get through. So, I mean, yeah, that was just tremendous effort. I mean, she got multiple blocks in one possession,
Maybe like 3 on one possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you. I mean, 7 blocks. I think that's like the 4th most for a Lady Texan in a single game ever. I mean, it takes a lot to go in and block without fouling. I mean, just how do you do it?
It's really a team effort, if that's surprising enough, because the guards are able to funnel the ball to me, and I'm just able to sit on the backside and time it up and just block it, I guess. Yeah.
What was the conversation at halftime that led to that third quarter?
We felt like our spacing wasn't great offensively, and they were switching 1 through 4, and we felt like we needed better tempo to get in our cuts and to give our perimeters more room to attack, because we felt like we had an advantage when they did switch 1 to 4. We know that guards have a hard time keeping Paris and Rob in front of them with the ball in their hands, and we felt like we could get downhill if we gave them the appropriate space. And we just adjusted a couple of things, and then we talked through what that looked like, but it started on the defensive end. We didn't feel like we were dictating enough defensively, and our first key was make them uncomfortable. When you play a team that runs Princeton actions, you have to knock them off their cuts. They have to feel some physicality, and I just thought their demeanor, we didn't say anything magical. We just said we've got to get back to playing with some physicality defensively, and I thought they were tremendous. And I mean, we held them to 11, but it was the shooting percentage. They go 5 of 21, and we limited their we didn't give up an offensive rebound. It was one shot and done, or we were getting blocks, and it allowed Paris to get out in transition and push. And I think it was just Paris said it was just a mindset of we made some adjustments and talked through some things, but they're the ones that go out there and do it. And I'm really proud. It starts with their effort and just how they communicated with each other. It was that last defensive possession was incredible. I asked him in the timeout, I said, you'll have one more stop in you. I think it's a 3-point game. And they're like, we got you. And I did, I believe that when they say that. And Paris had a great under control closeout and didn't go for the step back and forced a kick out, and then we were able to force a deep three that was contested, and then Sid gets on the floor and gets the tie up jump ball, and we were able to advance, and then they have to foul to finish it out.
We've talked all season about how this is a young team, but I mean, being down 10 at the half, what does it say about the maturity of now this group, how they've matured through the season to be able to come back and win that game?
Yeah, we probably can't call them young anymore. They've played 70,000 minutes, it feels like. They probably would tell you that too. But again, it's just another experience for them. And we talk about good experience and bad experience. It's still experience. And the one thing about this group that they're able, and I've learned a lot from them with this because I'm not great with this. Sometimes I can sit in a moment where, instead of moving past it quickly, and they're great about just moving on to the next thing. And we talk about next play mentality, but they're really good at being purposeful and present when they're in the moment, and then they get past it quickly. I think a lot of it is this generation, but I appreciate that about them, and I've learned a lot from them in that. And they help me with that, and when you see that confidence in their eyes, and, as a coach, when you look at them, you can tell, and I believed them wholeheartedly, and that was really fun to see. But just, again, continuing to get experience. These postseason moments, there aren't many people still playing right now, and I'm really proud that they're representing Conference USA, but more importantly, our program, and they're forging their own path. And, these two came here for a reason, and they came here to leave a legacy and to forge their own path, and they're doing that in the postseason. And they're not ready to be done playing. They get one more opportunity to play with Sydney, Autumn, and Rob, and they want to make the most of that, and they want to extend that as long as possible. And they've got an opportunity to win a championship, and we'll roll out and finally give them a day off tomorrow and be able to go out there and prepare for either Illinois State or Abilene Christian.
And just for you guys, how beneficial has this been? getting this postseason experience, one and done type games. What has it given you guys?
I just think it's all practice. Coming in, we're both freshmen, so we didn't really know what to expect when we first got here, since it's our first year playing college basketball. So allowing us to just play games. You have to play it to get a feel for and experience. So I like it.
I also really like the postseason one and done kind of mindset, because it gets you out of your comfort zone a bit more, because it's this is your last opportunity to give it all you have in this one game, because there's not guaranteed a next game. So it's you might do things that you step out of your comfort zone that you wouldn't in a regular season game. So the experience is really great. Yeah.
Get 7 blocks.
Get 7 blocks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here.